You're listening to the No Hacks Marketing Podcast.
I had a guy working with me who did an Excel sheet, and he just worked out all the relative weightings for words in order to rank. And interestingly enough, he did one for the term kids games. And that was, he created the page in 2001, and it was still ranking number one in 2015.
That is
the same page.
That is fascinating.
Well, and that brings me to what another interesting point with Google is that historical kind of positioning does matter. And the fact that the SEO on that page was a rubbish, but it was circa 2001 and hadn't been changed, shows that quality content, because the content behind it delivered what the user was looking for, and the kids would stay, and the average visit length was 20 minutes. Google doesn't de-rank a page that gets an average visit length of 20 minutes.
So what happened after 2015 with that page?
Long story short, my business partner who took the site over didn't look after it, and he's still using Flash today. So you can guess what happened. It wasn't Hummingbird. It was just Flash.
Okay. So
the browser stopped being compatible around 2015. It was no longer installed by default. Steve Jobs started to kill it in 2008 or whatever it was, but it really got killed middle of around 2015. So basically that visit length would have dropped dramatically very quickly when it was no longer installed by default on Chrome and so on and so forth, and you actually had to install it, at which point that visit length would have dropped, at which point the page became less interesting as a number one search result. Bingo, Bob's your uncle, it's out. It just seems so logical to me when I look back historically on that.
So the lesson learned is don't use Flash in 2021, I guess.
Of course. Ooh, don't be foolish.
News Flash, right? So